Hey lovely, welcome to the world of freelance. It can be really cool, but it can also be really hard. So I've put together a couple of tips that I've learned the hard way, but it will help you streamline your process. You don't have to say yes to every single project that comes your way. I have a rule of 3. 1, portfolio, 2, money, 3, time. 1, portfolio. Is this the type of work you're excited about? Do you want to include it in your body of work, and will it represent you well as an artist? Only include the type of work in your portfolio that you want to get hired for. 2, money. Are you being paid fairly for your time? Are you being paid at all? If you're serious about making this into your business, you really do need to be thinking about money. 3, time. How long do you think that this project will take you to complete, and do you have the bandwidth to take it on? If it got 0, absolutely not. This is not worth your time or your energy. If you got 1, maybe, could be worth considering. 2, this could probably be a good opportunity for you. And 3, yeah, take on that project. That's a dream project. Stop underselling yourself. Chances are you are not charging as much as you should for your art. And while art is fun, it's your passion, it's creative, it's a valuable skill set that you have, and you should get paid fairly for it. When you undersell yourself, you're not only hurting yourself, but you're hurting the entire artistic community by bringing the value of that skill set down. So stand up for yourself and support your community. Email versus text. If a client sends you a text, just politely ask them to send you an email instead. This will give off the vibe that you aren't available 24/7. And when people email, they're actually a lot more intentional with their communication, so there won't be this insane long thread of back and forth. It will also be easier for you to just go back and look through the project history. Also, emailing makes you look more professional than texting. Stop comparing yourself to others. If you're like me and you see some beautiful art, it can get really stressful and you just start to feel like you're in a creative rut or you're not good enough. So if that happens, just take a step back, focus on yourself, focus on your own art journey, and don't compare yourself to others, just compare yourself to yourself. If you are feeling in a creative rut, here's a little video to help you get out of it. Get paid up front or get paid at least half up front. If a client isn't willing to do that, there's a good chance they aren't willing to pay at the end of the project. Define expectations with the client. Before you even have any creative conversations with them, figure out what their time frame is and what their budget is. After you've both agreed on what those are, then you can start talking through all the fun creative things. You can share your process with the client so they know what to expect from you, and you can also ask if there are any certain checkpoints where you can send art to them to review along the way. The key thing is to communicate well with each other so that there are no surprises along the way. Set aside the time to learn new skills. Yes, things are busy, clients are waiting, there are deadlines, but if you take the time to learn a new skill or a new idea, it's making you more valuable. Organize your darn files. This is going to save you so much time in the long run. It's really frustrating when you spend 2 to 5 minutes looking for a file on your computer. That's time that you could have spent creating something really awesome. Don't save your files as names like my new favorite art. Save them sequentially, label things accordingly so that you can find them, and also when you're handing files off to either your client or another creative, it makes you look a lot more professional. Create some self-initiated projects. There might be something that you're really excited about, but you don't have it in your portfolio, so nobody knows that they can hire you to do that project because they haven't seen it, so you have to make it. Working on personal projects that you care about will help remind you why you even started doing this in the first place. Get involved with your local creative community. As an introverted artist, I hate going to networking events, but every time I come back, I feel re-energized and recharged because oftentimes I'll meet somebody who has inspired me with their art, or I learned some trade secrets. So it's really helpful to be in a community of people and not be in a silo. Community doesn't just have to happen in person. You can have an online community as well. I have found Instagram to be kind of the best platform for visual artists to connect, and you might meet people from around the world that you otherwise would not have met. I hope that these tips have helped you as a starting freelance artist. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel, give this video a thumbs up. This really helps me to make more videos for you. Stay sparkly.